Welcome to Project Toon Kings, Day 16, and we're getting nearing the end, guys, and this is the second last mall that I have left for my 400 points. But of course, when I say end, I mean, I don't mean the end as in the end of the Toon Kings, but I mean the end of the mini project. I'm gonna keep adding units to my Toon King army, and I'm gonna update you on which units I finish and add to the army. And I have plans for battle reports. As soon as I have my 400 points, I'll start making small battle reports, and hopefully the battle reports will get higher and higher in points. And I'll share, experiences with you guys and what worked for me and stuff like that. Kind of like a journal, if you can say, where I start from the bottom, and then as I get, better and better with the Toon Kings, I'll try to give some pointers and tips if I find any tricks. I am well aware that it's not an easy army to play. It's kind of a complicated army because it's very balanced. So you can kind of deal with everything, but you're not extremely strong. You don't have the strong Death Star units, so you have to kind of outthink your opponent. From what I can tell from the book and from what I read on the forums. So that will be really interesting. And as well that when you think that I don't even have one game under my belt yet, it'll be really exciting. I'll be looking forward to getting my ass kicked, at least for the first month. Yeah, and 400 points, you don't have a lot to roll with, but then again, neither does my opponents. So I'm very excited about starting to play with them as well. On Wednesday, in 2 days, I'll have my first game. I'm hoping to get 2 or 3 games in the evening versus guys from the club. I know that I have a few games against an Ogre player from that plays Ogre Kingdoms. So I'm very excited about that. Yeah. And I'll of course make the battle reports so you guys can follow on how I am doing and stuff like that if you're interested. And yeah, about the Chariot itself, there's not that much to tell about it. The banner is already done, as you can see. This guy is with the spear this time instead of or a throwing spear, or what you can call a javelin maybe, instead of a halberd. Yeah, to get some variations into the models. The third one is gonna be the musician, so they all 3 have different helpers, if you can call it that. But I decided to keep the champion helmets on all 3 of them. And this might give them a bit of common look, because they're all the 3 drivers, if you can call it that, has the same helmet. But I wanna depict or show the lore of the Toon Kings. And in the lore of the Toon Kings, only nobles drive the chariots. So how can you show? I don't think that the bands, or whatever you call it, then they're more upgraded Toon King skeletons, other than the ones that are just skulls. I don't think they really depict the nobles very well. I think it's more like a richer foot soldier or stuff like that. So I want all the charioteers to have the golden helmets, what do you call it, the puffy posh helmets. Yeah, so I'm making all 3 with the whip with the same head. I hope it won't look too similar, but I'm positioning them a bit different, so it shouldn't look that simple, that common. Plus the helper itself is gonna be different from chariot to chariot. Yeah. Other than that, I painted the chariot in the same colors that goes through my color scheme all over. with the reds and the blues and the gold and the banners and scrolls and whatever you call it. Yeah, so I'll get back to you guys when I make the last chariot, and then I'll probably finish the rust and the weathering on the shields after that until it's 100% complete. I already made the movement trays, just need to varnish them and put some static grass on them, just a little bit. The same on the chariots, I'm gonna put some static grass on them, but I'm gonna wait and do it all at the same time. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I still have yet to figure out what I will expand my army with 100%, but as I said in the last video, that's my idea so far. I'm gonna go with that, I think, and depending on how many points we have to do with, then I'll decide on what kind of units I want then. Anyways, guys, this is me for this time. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.